Sure, my name is Henish Pulickal. I run CalHomeCo. We've been fixing and remodeling and selling houses since 2014. We were able to add a construction company in 2018 where we're now building and doing large remodels for clients primarily. And along the way, I'm still doing investment remodels. I don't call them flips because we don't do them cheap or fast. We do them right, and it takes time and it takes money. And we put out good quality products because we're licensed contractors as well. So a little bit about our business and what differentiates us is that we really value good quality work, good quality products. We want to put our name on it and know that we stand behind it, and we're not just trying to cover up issues. We're fixing things, we're getting it built the right way. I think that's an important part about us. Secondly, with our real estate team, we do a good job of getting properties at the right price, assessing them, making sure they're in prime locations that are going to be desirable, and doing a good job of getting the best price for the project that we're selling, or if it's for clients as well. Additionally, with our construction companies, they're all separate arms of my company here. We're building ADUs, we're building custom houses, we're doing large remodels and additions all throughout the county. We won't leave San Diego, so we're working here, and that's been a nicely growing business. And finally, last year I was able to add a development arm to my company where we're buying properties to redevelop them into much needed housing for San Diego, since we have a massive housing shortage. So we've got several projects underway, anywhere from 30 to 100 plus unit, 5 to 7 story buildings that we'll be building all over San Diego as well. Core values, especially for our construction company, are professionalism, doing the right thing, accountability, and productivity. And so we think that doing the right job is important, and getting it done the right way is important. People have had so many bad experiences with contractors. We're really working hard to change the stereotype of contracting and general contractors from people that are going to be over budget and over time. And we take a lot of effort to make sure that our estimates and our proposals are detailed from the very beginning, so that we include everything, so we're not having to change order for things that we missed. So that never happens. We're really detailed on it, and so we get the pricing right at the beginning, as opposed to the standard thought that, I'm gonna have to pay 50 or 100% more than my contractor bid because they're gonna change order me. So that's a big deal for us, is getting it right the first time and getting the pricing right, and counting all the windows, counting all the flooring, counting all the fixtures, and knowing what's included, so you're getting a good product at the end and the price was fair from the beginning. Yeah, with the business directly, probably less so as opposed to me personally. For years I was involved in a planning group in Pacific Beach where we're in charge of all land use matters for Pacific Beach and our community. So approving buildings, changing parks, public works, roads, traffic, etc. I spent 5 years doing that. As my family grew and demands to be at home shifted, I had to step down from that role. So now I do still volunteer a lot at my kids' schools, presenting to them, taking them on field trips, volunteering for their efforts there. Additionally, I've been proud to be on the board of a women's health center in Pacific Beach as well for the last 3 or so years now, where we offer natural birth and associated services to women anywhere in the area, but our location is in PV, and so we're a nonprofit that helps people access those services at a lower cost, and that's called Thrive Wellness Collective. Yeah, sustainability, I believe, comes down to making sure that you're using products that were produced in a way that's minimally impactful towards the environment. It's being used in a way that's minimally impactful towards the environment, and then it's also being disposed of in a proper way that's not going to affect the environment. And so that's a key thing. So sustainability is also where are we sourcing this stuff from, how is it being used, how is it being produced, and the people and the inputs along the way are being treated fairly. So I think that's important to consider when you're making these decisions, instead of working with things that have toxic chemicals in it, or were produced using people that might be suffering from labor rights infringement, or human other issues that could be happening because it's from some country where they don't care as much about sustainability and ethically sourced products. The thoroughness is important. You know, it's nice that the window tracks and the door tracks and the cabinets all get cleaned, and the tops of the shelves, the places that you don't see, because I want to come through with that white glove and make sure that I get it cleaned everywhere, right? All the little nooks and crannies, I don't want to just superficially clean, right? It's the same difference between using a standard flipping company that just paints over everything versus, okay, we repaired or replaced everything that needs to be fixed. It's a different level. You pay a little bit extra for it, but it's worthwhile because people come through our products that have been cleaned professionally, and they can tell that it's way better cleaned and it's move-in ready, as opposed to they still have to spend a few $100s to get their cleaner to come through and re-clean it before they can move in. So we want to move in clean from when we're done with it. Yeah, absolutely. No, if we get the good clean, it just removes objections to the property, right? I don't want someone coming through and say, oh, they didn't clean this. I wonder what else they skimped on, or whatever else they might have done a cheap fix on because they couldn't even clean the baseboards properly, right? And there's a little ledge there and it's covered in dust. Well, someone missed it, and that's the attention to detail that we want to have and that we expect out of our providers, so that our clients know that we're thinking about them and the product that they're going to be receiving. So Cavalry Clean has been awesome to work with. They get the job done. If we find anything that wasn't perfectly clean, they come right back out and get it done. Sometimes they might miss a window and we're like, oh, you forgot this window. Could have just been a human oversight. Totally fine. The crew comes back out and takes care of it, which has been awesome. And so having it done right and having the ability to have them come back out has been huge. The communication is on point. There's never any delays there. We know when things are going to get done. There's no scheduling issues, because a lot of times our project's ready. We need it clean. We need to get it staged. We need to get it on the market, because every day that I burn is costing me money. So I appreciate when a company can respect that and not mess around with their scheduling and get there when I need them to come there and get it done and be out that day. Yeah, working with Cavalry Clean has been great because they really understand our business. They understand what we're doing. They understand our goals, and they want to make sure that they're in alignment with us. So it's nice to be able to get that, right? It's nice that someone and the company understands our holistic needs, and not just, oh, you want something clean, let me just wipe it off, you know, but knowing that we need it done properly. We want to portray that we've done a good job for the remodel, and that conveys all the way through to the level of cleaning and the detail that we've put in hiring the right company to do that job for us. So really appreciate Cavalry Clean for doing a great job and being a partner with our business and not just a service provider.